morning, good morning, good morning, good morning once again. Welcome to the program Breakfast Delight, where we try to ensure that your day is filled with a lot of vibes that can make you achieve a lot in your daily activities. And now we'll move to the next segment of the program, which is the moral, the virtues, and the values segment, where we always meet Rodiyah, who always tell us why it is important, the need for us to ensure that we do away with bad attitude and maintain good moral virtue. Rodiyah, good morning this morning. How are you this morning?
Good morning. I'm fine, thank you.
Okay, so today what are we talking about?
We're talking about perseverance.
Okay, all right, let's hear Rodiyah on perseverance this morning.
Good day, listeners and viewers. I welcome you to Moral Talk with Rodiyah. Moral Talk is here to educate, enlighten individual on the need to remain on the good path, to continue doing the good deed, the good values, rather than doing the bad values. So on today's episode, we'll be talking about perseverance. And I'm Rodiyah, but do not forget to follow Kim Media on all our social media platforms. That is Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, which is X. And do not forget to love our videos and share our videos on our YouTube channel. So what do we understand about perseverance? I know you know the meaning of perseverance, you know what it is, what is entailed, but I'm here to remind you more on that. So what is perseverance? Perseverance, according to Merriam-Webster, is the continued effort to achieve something, whether since it is difficult. It's the tenacity, the effort of doing something. You're going through a difficult time, but you are still working on that thing to achieve the success you want to do. So in Islam, as you know, Islam is a complete religion which encompasses all aspects of our life. So perseverance, in a Quran verse, Allah says in Quran 30 verse 60, Allah said, so patiently persevere, for verily the promise of Allah is true. So when we endure any difficulties in life, when we ask Allah for what we want, even though we know our prayers are answered differently in life, but when we endure whatever we are going through, the promise of Allah is there and it's always true. So another verse which talked about perseverance is in Quran 2 verse 40, which said, seek Allah's help with patience, perseverance, and prayer. It is indeed hard, except for those who are humble. So for each and every one of us go through difficult times in our life. We know it's always hard for us to endure, but when we endure it, since we already know the end result of whatever we are doing is to achieve success in it, but when we endure it, we'll be able to get the success or the good result we are going to achieve at the end. So what are the benefits of what are the benefits of perseverance? Number one, it keeps you motivated. You know the result, you know the success you want to achieve at the end, so it keeps you motivated. It helps you maintain a positive attitude to anything. But whatever difficulty you are facing, you already know that at the end, it's always good result. So it helps you maintain positive attitude to something. So it keeps you hard working. You're hardworking whatever you want to do. It allows you to reach your goal. Any difficulty that you are facing, you don't just stop or you give up on it. But since you have the perseverance attitude, you are able to, it allows you to reach your goal. So what are the consequences of you not being persevere? So you give up easily. Any difficulty, any short failure that you have in whatever you want to achieve, you give up easily and you don't achieve any success in any difficulty that you are passing through. You just see one problem or the other that it can be easy to solve, but since you don't have that perseverance value, you don't achieve any goal or any success. So that's what we'll be talking about on today's episode. We talked about perseverance, the meaning of perseverance in Islam, and we talked about the benefit of perseverance and the consequences also. We'll see you in the next episode of this segment. And do not forget to follow King Media on all our social media platforms, that is Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, which is X. And do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, King Media. I'm Rodiyah. See you in the next episode.
All right, that was the segment for morals and values segment. Perseverance. So if I'm doing something, I'm yet to get results of that thing, I should not be discouraged. I should continue.
Yes, sir.
How long will I have to continue with doing and be doing until I achieve what I want to achieve?
And since you already know that whatever you want to achieve, it will be of benefit to you. You don't just stop because there are difficulties in everything. Because anything in life, we don't just get it easily. We must pass through some challenges to get whatever we want.
So that's the key word there. Everything in life, they don't just come easily like that. So we need to persevere so that we can actually achieve our goal. Thank you so much. And that is one of the essence where we have that segment so that it can help us to brighten our mind. Tell us more that these right virtues, because we have realized that in the society now, all these virtues, they are being thrown into the trash, and there is a need for us to hold on to them, because if you hold on to them, we will definitely get everything right with patience and everything. So thank you so much, Rodiyah, for that beautiful segment. Now we'll move to the next segment. The program is still Breakfast Delight, and the next segment is the issues in the dailies. Today there are many things that have been happening. No, every day there must be one thing coming up or the other, you understand? So there will need for us to also discuss those issues. So this morning on issues in the dailies, we have 3 things to talk about. We hope by the time we're talking about it, and don't forget the way we do it, that we just want to create a conversation on the platform. So once we say it, we want you to also let it be interactive. Let us have your comments on every story that we talk about on the program. And like Rodiyah said, please, I beg you, please follow us on all our social media handles. We are on Instagram, we are on Twitter, which is now X. We are also on Facebook, and on our YouTube page. Kindly subscribe to our page, please. We beg you. Doing this is also helping us as well. So we appreciate if you're doing that. We thank so much those who have been doing that for us. Now we'll move to the segment of issues in the dailies. My name is Rodiyah Salakosoni. Today, let's start with this issue. This one just came out not quite long. So what we'll do on the program, we'll look at stories that just come out not quite long. So we'll talk about so that you know what has happened some hours after you have left home or you are doing something. This one says, President insists subsidy gone. Says leaked documents is unofficial. What we are is that we have some documents online. People are talking about it. So the presidency is now responding to that thing. It says the presidency has said 2 trending fiscal policy documents in circulation are still proposals and have not been approved by President Bola Tinubu. It is also reiterated that the fuel subsidy regime has ended and the government's position on fuel subsidy has changed since President Tinubu's declaration on 29 May 2023. In other words, whatever document you have online that is going viral about fuel subsidy coming back on no, they said that is not an authentic document. That is why the presidency is talking about this. They also said further, the presidency has also added that there is no 5.4 trillion naira being provisioned for it in 2024 has been widely speculated and discussed. What we are telling you here is that document that you see going viral, it's a particular place. It is stated that 5.4 trillion naira is being provisioned for subsidy in 2024. He said no, it is not true. Those documents are not authentic. The documents titled Inflation Reduction and Price Stability Fiscal Policy Measure Order 2024 and Accelerated Stabilization and Advancement Plan ASAP surfaced on the internet on Tuesday following the meeting between the Minister of Finance Wale Edun and President Tinubu at the State House in Abuja. The first policy proposal aims to reduce inflation and stabilize prices, while second policy aims to fast-track economic recovery and provide succor to Nigerians as possible. In the statement, it reads that the special advisor to the president on information and strategy, who is Bayo Onanuga, said the 2 documents are not official hotel, and this subject to review as the highest level of government. It further says that the attention of the federal government has been called and be drawn to the two physical policy documents making round on the cyberspace now, that given that coverage by the mainstream and the social media platform, that these documents are not real, you should also neglect them. They are now urge the public and the media to disregard the two documents and cease further discussions on them. None is an approved official document of the federal government of Nigeria. I think you can hear. Whenever you come across any document, wherever talking about this, it is not from the federal government. This is coming from federal government. If you want to read more about, pick any of the dailies that has come out today, you will see the full story there. Now let's move to the second story on issues in the dailies. We already know that from last month, pilgrims for Hajj have already been lifted to Saudi Arabia, while some are still going. Now we have news about Hajj. 8 people to spend 15 days in prison, pay 10,000 riyad for transporting 28 intended pilgrims without Hajj permit. That is that about that. What does it say? It said the Interior Ministry has announced that Hajj security forces have apprehended 8 suspects at Makkah's entrances for transporting 28 people who do not have Hajj permits. The Saudi press has brought out this information this morning on their platform. Said the suspects, three of them are non-Saudis and 5 from the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. They were stopped for breaching Hajj rules and regulations after transporting violators who had failed to obtain permits required to perform Hajj. The Director General of Passport Seasonal Administrative Committees issued administrative decisions against the offenders, who will each serve 15 days in prison and pay a fine of 10,000 riyad, which is equivalent to $2,666 for each violator transported to that place. That is interesting. The offender will be named and shamed. Wow. They will name them and shame them, while the non-Saudis will be deported after serving their prison term. Authorities have also impounded 3 vehicles which were used to transport these violators to the venue. The ministry has called on all citizens and expatriates to abide by Hajj rules, regulations, and instructions so that all pilgrims to enjoy a safe, secure, and comfortable time performing Hajj rituals. So 5 people have been arrested now for violating rules and regulations. You don't have permit to perform Hajj. Why have you gone there to perform? And I think the announcement has came out that if you want to perform Hajj, there is need for you to get that permit. But these people, they didn't do that. Now they are going to go into for prison, 15 days in prison. They will pay 10,000 riyad, and after they will be named, they will be shamed. And those who are non-Saudi citizens, they will have to be deported to their country. We have to be very careful. And the last story we'll be taking this morning, don't forget, let the conversation continue on the comment section. Let's hear your views about it. What do you want to say about these developing stories? 4 Nigerian pilgrims arrested in Makkah. 4 Nigerian pilgrims from FCT have been arrested by Saudi authority for not wearing their Nusuk ID card. A roommate of the victim informed the National Hajj Commission of Nigeria through their officials when this happened. According to the source, it said the pilgrims flew into the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia with FCT flight, and they were arrested around 1 p.m. in front of the FCT Pilgrims Hotel called Namal Asriya, opposite Land Premium in Shara Mansur. It is also reported that the director of the FCT Muslim Pilgrims Board, who confirmed the arrest, said they are all aware and have been making contact to get them released today. He said it's an issue of activation fault from the Saudi end because the board has secured the Nusuk card for the 3 of the 4 pilgrims arrested. Okay, this pilgrim arrested now is due to the card that has not been activated from this information that the FCT board, Muslim board is talking about, that the card has been gotten but it has not been activated. That is why when they put that card, they couldn't get the information they have to get. the reason they were arrested. But as we speak now, that has been sorted out. NACON has recalled that Saudi Arabia authority, they have embarked on an enlightenment campaign informing Nigeria proud to their lifting that they should always wear the Nusuk card just to identify themselves, so that they will know that they are really registered pilgrims and not other ones who have not registered. So what we can say from here is that we want to implore all those pilgrims who are there, if you have your card, always go out with your Nusuk card to avoid being arrested. And when you are arrested for this also, there are penalties. So I want you to stay peaceful there, so that you can perform your Hajj rite comfortably. All right, with that, we'll call it a day on issues in the day. These are the issues that we have felt that when we bring it up, it will also generate our own conversation. What do you want to say about this? Is it NACON that is at fault? Is it the Saudi Arabia authority, or is it that the pilgrims are the ones that are grumbling about this? Then the story about the fake document. What do you have to say about it? Does it mean we don't have good security that has to keep our official documents intact? Why do we have to have such confidential documents being on the airspace, the internet space, when it's not supposed to be out? Let's continue the conversation on the comment section. That will be all for issues in the daily segment on Breakfast Delight. The program continues on King Media. We are located at kilometer 36, Lagos Ibadan Expressway, right inside the premises of Nasfat Islamic Center, Asheshe. Please love, like, and share our videos, and also subscribe to our YouTube page. So we will see you in another segment of the program. My name is Rodiyah Salakosoni. A very big thank to our producer and our director Muideen Yunus for doing this for us this morning. See you soon. Rodiyah, let's go to the next segment of the program. Are you ready?
Yes.
Are you ready? Yes. All right, let's go there. See you there soon.